It's time, baby. SWOLA98. SWOLA100 incoming. Are you excited for that? Happy times. Too happy. All the birds and the flowers are all dead. The birds are dead. The flowers too. What's up, everyone, and welcome to Sunday with Ola 98. Welcome. We're getting closer and closer into Sunday with Ola 100. That makes me nervous as hell. Because it's going to be Sunday with Ola 100, you guys are probably going to expect like a pretty amazing show. That gives me anxiety. Anyways, have you guys been noticing that I'm using this guitar a lot? Well, maybe it's because it's f***ing brilliant, you know. Also, Pix is here. Look how excited she is. No, she's just waiting for me to be done so we can get the f*** out of here and throw a stick or two or a ball. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday so far. Thanks for staying here and being a part of the live premiere chat, which I believe has become its own thing with the Sunday with Ola. So just want to say I really appreciate you guys, my members, all the other regulars. Thank you so much for hanging in here with us, okay? Thank you so much. You guys are a very important part of the whole chemistry of SWOLA. Thank you so much for contributing to that. ThaNews. So one piece of news that I found extremely exciting is that IK Multimedia is releasing a new AmpliTube Tonex software. Now, Amplitude on its own is a huge suite of different, amplifier components, and it's a guitar plugin, a complete guitar plugin with a bunch of amps and all the effects, all the cabinets, everything that you would need. That on its own, not really that exciting because they've been available for a long time, and I think they're up to like Amplitude 5 right now. But now they're releasing this thing called the Amplitude Tonex software, IK's AI, artificial intelligence. Have you heard about this, Pix? Doesn't matter to you? No. But their AI machine modeling lets users model their guitar amps, cabs, or gain pedals, while Tonex lets users turn those models into plugins that can be shared with the user community. There it is. This is something I've been waiting for a long time. I mean, we've been able to profile shit into Kempers and, even Axe Effects and the Quad Cortex. That's great and all, but now you can do it into a plugin. I can do it into my DAW right here using a modeled piece of hardware that I own and use it as a plugin, and I don't have to reamp or anything. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome news, guys. Don't you realize this? This is great for us. They made a video modeling a dual rectifier. Obviously, the $1 million question is, how is it gonna sound? Like, how would it translate a real amplifier into this modeled sim or whatever? At least for metal, in my opinion. I think all these modeling platforms that have been available so far, they've done a great job in terms of like clean, crunch, and some lead tones. But in the metal aspect, that's usually where you can hear the weirdness happening, when there's a lot of gain. Like, how does it react on the low end when you chug? That's the deal breaker right there. So I want to see this comparison. They're capturing the tone right here. It looks kind of cool, man. Time lapse. Oh, it's a time lapse. Okay, so they're not doing it in real time. Oh, neural network. Isn't that Terminator right there? I want to hear a thrashing riff. Okay, here we go. What? The real amp sounds like shit. Listen. That sounds weird. Okay, that tone was not the best I've heard. I actually think this first clip right here was the best, because you hear on the chugging. Listen to this. And then listen to the real one. I think that sounds... Listen to that. Listen to that chug. And then you listen to the model one. Okay, let's edit this. To the editor, edit these so we can hear them just after each other, okay? There is definitely something happening right there in the chugging department, and that's usually where modelers are, or like modeling amplifiers that model, profile an amplifier. That's usually where they kind of fail a little bit. However, I mean, this is them doing this on a dual rectifier. I would love to try out this plugin and see how it fares, dude. If I can get any of my amplifiers in as a plugin, done deal. I'm happy. Just getting like the preamp that I'm modeling on my Quad Cortex, for instance, that I modeled my Englund Powerball preamp. Dude, if I can get that into a plugin, shit yeah. So I don't know about you guys. I thought this was an incredible piece of news that maybe didn't explode as much as people wanted, but I'm gonna make it explode. This is insane. This is great news for us. Did you see the Commonwealth closing? What is the Commonwealth? I don't know what the Commonwealth Games, but apparently it's a big deal that's been happening for a month in Birmingham. And at the closing of this games, the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, Ozzy Osbourne came up and jammed Black Sabbath tunes with Tony Iommi. Holy shit, can we watch this? This is definitely gonna demonetize my video, but I don't fucking care. It's potato quality. What's the potato quality? This is absolutely epic. They're also playing one of the rarest Black Sabbath songs, Paranoid. That's great. That was obvious sarcasm, but I think this is really awesome to see Ozzy up there. He's been hasn't he been through a couple of operations and surgeries and shit, and this is the first time in a long while that he's up performing. Something's happening there, but you can't hear him. It's probably playback, man. It's pretty common that it's playback at shows like this. It's cool as though. And is this, hinting a little bit that we might see something Black Sabbath-y coming? Wouldn't it be amazing if Tony Iommi and Ozzy came back into like a Black Sabbath tour before any of them die? Oh shit! I'm terribly sorry. I really hope he's okay, and I hope this is not too early for him getting back. He seems that he's not completely okay, but he's happy and smiling. He's probably been missing this a lot, so it's nice to see, and it makes me happy, man. This guy's a fucking legend, and I really hope to see more of this with Tony and Ozzy, obviously. All right, maybe not a very important piece of news, but I think it's extremely exciting because Wacken, the big festival in Germany, they released their tickets for next year, 2023, and it sells out in 6 hours, 80,000 tickets, and they just announced a first round of bands, a couple, Iron Maiden, Megadeth, Dropkick Murphy, Wardruna, Ginger, like a couple, but it sells out in 6 hours. That's amazing. Now, why would I feature this? Well, I feature this because it just shows that Mel is strong as hell right now, It's not dying. People are saying that Mel is dying and the scene is dying. No. It's not gonna die, man. It's gonna stick on forever. And it just made me really happy to read this and hear about it. But also with that said, I guess it doesn't matter which bands are playing because the tickets are already sold out. So my only bet would be to hope that I would play Wacken and get to see a bunch of bands. Anyways, I thought this was a great piece of news. Thank you. Another incredibly awesome piece of news is that Dream Theater's John Petrucci announced more dates for his first solo album tour with Mike Portnoy on drums. Can we please get this to Sweden? Please, John Petrucci, please come to Sweden and Stockholm, my hometown Stockholm. Can you please come and play so I can hang and watch you guys play? It's Mike Portnoy, man. I love Mike Portnoy. Oh, shit, I mentioned here. Yeah, I didn't know this, but it makes me a slight bit proud that people actually, you know, reference to my work and my interviews with people and puts it in a news article. No, that makes me a little bit happy, a little bit proud. That means that my bullshit is fucking getting out to people. That's great. Please, John, Stockholm. That's the town I live in. Stockholm, Sweden. Thank you, John. I loved you, John. I love you. Also, another piece of news is that Revocation, one of my favorite modern death metal bands, released a song, the last song on their album, and apparently it features Trevor from Black Dahlia Murder and also Corpsegrinder. And if you just want to hear a last little recorded piece from Trevor, there you go, man. Rest in peace. I've said it before, but in my opinion, Revocation is one of the better modern death metal bands out there. I wish them all the success, man. They deserve to be a top contender in the modern death metal community, in my humble opinion. Thank you. All right, last but not least, in the news, we're gonna watch a guy in Pearl Jam, Mike McCready, destroy guitar. Because why not? There was a lot of fuss about this. Was it a really expensive guitar or something? We're assuming this was the 2021 custom shop version of his favorite. That's a $15,000 guitar. What? I want to see this. Look at that, he's out there rocking in the free world. And then suddenly, he's like, well, this song, this amplifier, I guess, this guitar. He's like, oh, well, I'm so happy right now. We're having such a good time. I'm gonna destroy this guitar and this amplifier. Because why not? It's a $15,000 guitar. I mean, I have a couple of extras in my closet back home. There he goes, pushes into the other drum kit back there. That's, look at the backplate. The one all the way over here. I don't know what to say, man. The guy's a rock star. Let him be a rock star and smash a guitar. I wouldn't smash a guitar. That's 15 grand, but he's a rock star, man. Yeah. Look at him. Look at him go. That's Mike McCready. He destroyed his guitar. And that, my friends, was the news for today. Thank you so much. You know what it smells like? It smells like... Hey, old Englund, the Swede. Hello. Guitar of the week, baby. What is this guitar for Guitar of the Week today? Boom. It's the American Ultra Telecaster. It looks black, but it's actually brown. And the pickguard is metallic. Can you see that? So it's brushed like this. For me, it's very important that I send all the shit back because I just don't want to do sponsored videos for brands. When I'm done the demo, I want to send it back, okay? That's fair and straight. Anyways, I was supposed to ship this back. The problem with Fender is that they ghost you. I've tried so many times to ship back this guitar, they just won't pick it up. I really have to go after these guys to have them pick up their shit, basically. So a lot of stuff, like the Fender Acoustasonic, it's still in the fucking package in there. It's just waiting to get picked up. But anyways, here it is. And it's actually a very shreddy type of Telecaster. Look at this. They have the shaved off heel right there for faster, quicker access. And yeah, let's plug it in. So something Fender also is doing when they have singer coils is that, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, this feature, but it's basically, when you click this button right there, it has a mode where it makes these two single coil pickups, join them into one humbucker pickup. So let's give that a shot. You know what it smells like? It smells like pee. I wonder what the fuck that... Can you smell? Smell this. Smell the frets.
I used to work at this elderly home.
Oh shit, so like old people pee. Why does it smell like old people pee? You have that nice single coil. Alright, let's engage this mode so it will create a big humbucker out of these two single coils. Check this out. These are noiseless pickups, by the way. Just there's no noise. About the, the dual single coil becoming a humbucker type of pickup. It still sounds like a single coil to me, man. But the guitar is cool. Maybe we should give him another chance of picking up this guitar. This is not my guitar. Why is this even in Guitar of the Week? It's not even my guitar. It's Fender's guitar. Please. Thank you so much. It's an amazing guitar. It smells like elderly pee. Terrible. But it's a great guitar. Shit. Guitar of the Week. Yes. All right, my friends. That was Sunday with Ola 98 for you right there. Remember, if you want to be part of the Sunday with Ola Riff Challenge that happens on my second channel, you can download the drums in the description of this video, and you can be a part of that. We have a live stream happening tomorrow on my second channel where we check out you guys being f***ing awesome. Also, I'm very and extremely proud about myself not mentioning Pantera one single time in this SWOLA. I deserve a fucking applause for that, okay? So me and Pix want to wish you guys a happy, happy Sunday. Hey, Porty. We're gonna go out for a walk, throw some sticks, throw a ball maybe, and maybe you can do the same if you have a dog. Hello, I'm Pix. Hello, I'm Pix. Hello, I'm Pix. I'm amused by Ola's actions. Don't treat your dog like a prop, like I'm doing, okay? It's not a prop. She's my lovely dog. Look at that face. Isn't that a lovely face right there? A lot of people are saying that we look alike. Maybe that's true. We have the same nose, maybe? Do we have the same nose? What? Do we? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream, okay? Goodbye.